balls. He got some mismatches in the post. Was able to get shots up before the double team came. So that was good. And I thought the same thing in their post coverage. We recognized it well. Early in the game, they were double teaming a lot. Dwight was very patient, made passes out. We got good shots. They quit double teaming. We kept our spacing. He got room in the post to score. I thought we did a good job. They really give you a lot of different looks defensively, and I thought today our guys did a very good job of reading their defense.
Coach, Joe Johnson has carried this team a lot through this whole season. He's been largely ineffective in this series. What have you done to slow him down? And also with Horford, you credited Whitson with getting him a lot of open mid-range looks. It didn't seem like he had those same looks tonight.
Well, I think on Joe Johnson, look, he's a great player who has had 3 subpar games for him. Our guys are working extremely hard to guard him. Dwight does a great job helping. We are double teaming him on his post-ups. But other than that, he's getting shots that he will normally make. And, sometimes you get lucky and guys miss shots. Joe's a great player and, has had great games against us in the past and is certainly capable for going for big numbers on any given night. So I know we're working hard at it, but I don't think it's anything that we're doing necessarily. As for Horford, I thought we did a better job closing out on him tonight. I thought the other night, we got the ball. Dwight stayed in the paint. Tonight he was closing on him a little bit, not giving the shots, and I thought that was we did a better job of that tonight.
Coach, if you were limited to just give one word to describe tonight's game and perhaps the series so far, what would that word be and why?
The only one I care about. Win. We won. That's the only thing I care about. It's not about anything else. So.
Stan, we talk a lot about your offense discouraging people with the threes and stuff, but what is your defense doing? I mean, it seems to be nobody really talks about it, but I mean, you held them to 75 points.
I think other than the first half of Game 2 the other night in Orlando, in the 7 playoff games, we've defended very hard and very well. You're going to have nights where people score on you, but our guys are working hard at it. I think our guys understand. I think one of the things you have to do is, as a team, is understand why you win and keep doing those things. And I think our guys, maybe not some of the people in the national media, but I think our guys understand that even though we can score points, we've won because of our defense, and that we have to come with that every night. And I think they did that tonight. I thought, they came with a great defensive effort. We will have to do the same thing on Monday night and on throughout the rest of the playoffs, because that's how we've won during the year, and that's how we will win games in the playoffs.
Coach, is it two-part question here? Is it possible, whether it's your team or another, to peak too early in the postseason? The second part is, do you believe your team has peaked, or can you play better?
Well, the question to me is sort of irrelevant. What would you like us to do? Try to lose a couple games? I don't really. I've never gotten that. Even in the regular season, people they've peaked too soon. I want my team to be great in the first exhibition game, and then I want them to get better and better and better and better and better. There's never a time where you say, "Hey guys, we don't want to play well now because we want to be playing our best later." Why? That's just sort of, to me, a big myth. Why can't you just be as good as you can be every single night? You're going to have ups and downs, but what do you do? Like Game 60? What do you supposed? Not tonight, guys. It'd be too early. Don't play well tonight. I've just never really understood that whole line of questioning.
Coach, they got booed off the floor at the end of the first half. As an opposing coach, do you hear that? Can you guys feed on that?
No, we don't feed on that. As a matter of fact, what that does is worry you a little bit in terms of what you're going to see. What we talked about at halftime is what we would be saying if we were in the other locker room, what we would be saying to each other. And we have been in that situation. You've seen it. We've been down at the half, and we know what we would be talking about and coming harder. And so I think that That's what we were concerned about, not that it would affect them negatively. Look, it happens to every team. I think it's unfortunate, especially for a team who's had such a great year, but it happens. I mean, in Orlando last year, we got booed after the very first playoff game. We'd won 59 games. We lost our first playoff game at the buzzer to Philly, and people were throwing those noisemakers at us coming off the floor. So, you know, fans don't expect anything other than for you to win every single night.
Final question.
Go ahead.
Thing we talked about, I mean, you led the league in point differential, blowout wins. I mean, does it show a growth of your team that you can get out to a lead and keep the throttle down?
Well, I just think we hopefully what you want is you just develop the habit that regardless of the scoreboard, you keep playing hard, you keep defending, you keep doing the things you're supposed to do. That's the habit you want. And so if you're down 15, you don't get down, and if you're up 15, you know, you don't relax. You just want to play hard all the time and do what we're supposed to do. And we have lapses like anybody else, but for the most part, our guys have been fantastic. And like I said today, I mean, they came out very well in a game where we knew the Hawks would be ready to go. We got off to a good start. And then even with a lead at halftime, I thought we came out in the second half and got off to a great start. And we're going to need to do the same thing. I said the same thing in the last series. This series is not over. I don't think our guys will treat it like it's over. I know we won't as coaches. We'll be in here tomorrow afternoon, and we'll be back to work trying to make some adjustments.